Facebook, what's good, man? It's your boy Kill Ali tuning in, looking crazy, just watch my hair a little bit. Yeah, I always do this shit in my videos, right? It's like mad cliche, but I know they're the same routine. But Ebola. See, like I'm suffering so much right now because it's like when you can see things happening right before you and you feel like kind of powerless. See, all I can really do right now is just preach on Facebook and rant and write statuses and get likes and understanding, etc. And it's not making no progress. I still do it, but I also know there's different steps. And it's like people are so blind that their brains are so programmed that they're like programmed to not care. And it's getting to a point where everything is evolving to, even if I start preaching, people are going to start looking at me like I'm crazy. And I'm far from it. I'm very sane. You know what I mean? I just pay attention to the most important things at this time, which is our existence and what's going on. I don't have time to worry about a haircut. I don't have time to worry about physical appearance, Jordans, none of that. That's not, I mean, that's not beneficial right now, especially for what's about to come. We have people trying to wipe and depopulate people off of this planet. Now, that might not really mean much to some of you, but like, do you hear what I'm telling you? Like, they want to depopulate this planet of people with melanin skin. You have to pay attention to everything that's getting set up with the ISIS, which America funds. They fund ISIS. They're trained by us. Those militia groups are trained by us to come here and rally us up. This is what the whole big thing. Everything is happening at the perfect time. People are so fucking dumb and blind that they're not even paying attention to like ISIS, Ebola. Everything is coming full circle. It's about to be a chemical warfare where they're going to quarantine people and put people in concentration camps. People are going to die off and they're just going to control the rest of the people. You are now seeing the devil, the beast plan almost coming to fruition. You can pray, you can sit around, you know what I mean? You can do what you want, but this shit is serious. You better get right up here. You better get right and stop worrying about this nonsense because it's getting serious. This is not playtime. You got to stop paying attention to what's going on. Stop watching this love and hip hop shit. We got to really get coherent. Like, what do you want out of your life? Like, what do you want? Are you still going to chase money? You're not going to be able to enjoy it. You can hit the lotto tomorrow. You get the lotto tomorrow. You might not enjoy that money from what's about to happen. Half of fucking Americans don't even got fucking health insurance. Talking about fighting some Ebola. A strand that specifically kills blood. They created this shit. Like, are you serious? I don't even need evidence to know that they created Ebola. Where the fuck does Ebola come from? Where do diseases come from anyway? None of the diseases were talked about way back in the days. These are all created. These people have been sitting in them fucking labs creating something specific to kill black people off. They've been doing this shit they've been trying to get rid of us since forever. I mean, don't you see it? Every image you see on television is the degrading of a black person, of a black man. And then some white guy to come on there and tell you, oh, you're complaining, or oh, ain't nothing wrong with you. You're complaining. Everything's even. It's an even scale. All of this shit is to keep people brainwashed and keep people in submission and to keep people in social reform. This shit is like sad, man. This shit is sad that a lot of people aren't even interested in this. How aren't you interested in politics and politics control your life? How aren't you interested in diseases that are being created when diseases can kill you? How aren't you interested in the food that you eat when they're poisoning your food? This shit is crazy. This shit is crazy, man. And it's like, I have to sit here and watch this shit. Like, I got to sit here and watch people just live their regular lives like nothing's ever happening. It's crazy. Like, this shit is really crazy. Like, this shit is mind-boggling. And it's just like, black people have to be, as a whole, the most simple-minded group out. We know we're the most powerful. It's been proven. We know our power, and we still just can't get right. Can't stick together. We kill each other, degrade our women. We don't own any businesses. All we do is turn into entertainers and athletes, man. Get rich for like a 3-year, 4-year span and lose all that bread. No one ever thought about creating a fund so we can start owning our own televisions, systems, start having our own policies, and start setting up some stuff, start owning some shit. Do you know, like, if like all the black athletes just kind of gave like maybe $50,000, something that really doesn't hurt a lot of them, to a cause, it could really uplift the community and put everything on an even scale? But people don't even think like that. People are so selfish that they don't even fucking think like that. And this shit is mind-boggling. You worship all these fucking people, and these niggas do nothing for nobody. But because they were able to acquire money in your head, because, you know, just from since you were raised, you're brainwashed. Like, what the fuck is wrong with people? People really ain't. Y'all must not. Your life has no meaning if you aren't scared or you're not ready to fight and to die for what you believe in. Cause shit, the way things going, shit, you're gonna die anyway. It's about to get crazy. Y'all don't even understand. Like, y'all think I'm bugging. Y'all think I am bugging. It's about to get crazy. I've been knowing about these militia groups since like 8 years ago, that they're getting trained by our CIA. Why? Because American troops aren't going to be able to turn their own guns on their own family. So they have to get some people who don't care about us. The same way they have Bin Laden, all these fake terrorists. They're using people who are poor. People who are poor, who have rebels. People who aren't scared to die. They're funding these people and giving them guns. And how the fuck they getting Toyotas and Toyota trucks and shit like that in fucking Israel and Iran and all them places? They getting them damn near Japanese, American made cars driving around. Mind you, we're supposed to have the biggest military and the most military intelligence out of everybody, and we can't control a couple rebels. And then they're telling you what they're going to do. These guys are coming. They're going to be on our soil. They're almost telling us like they're fucking dry snitching. Like, they're telling us the whole plan. Y'all know everything they're doing. Y'all know when they're coming, when they're attacking, but you can't stop them. Or maybe you don't want to stop them. See, y'all don't understand the spiritual war that we're in. Like, it sounds crazy to a lot of y'all. A lot of y'all don't even think that deep. But for my regular conscious thinkers, you know what's going on. And it's just like, it's a shame, man. It's a shame. I don't care what none of y'all think. I don't care if you think I'm crazy. I don't care. I do enough research and I take enough time out of my life to make sure that I check over these things. And then I use my common logic. A lot of these answers in life, you don't even fucking need evidence. You know, like, God gives you, the Most High gives you the answers in your head. That's how we work. A lot of stuff I can just put 2 and 2 together and decipher it before it even happens. It's like common sense. Like, it's reason. And it's just like a lot of you people don't even use that. And now we're in a point of turmoil where you're watching these people put the clues. You're watching these people systematically with the Ray Rice thing. They waited 7 months. They're doing all this to distract people. We just sitting ducks. Sitting ducks. And it's a shame. Because we're all going to fall victim. All going to fall victim because we're ignorant. Stiff-necked and stubborn. People are ignorant. In 2014, people won't fight for a cure for Ebola. But people will sit online for fucking iPhone 6 and some Jordans. You wanna know what's so funny? See if these white people, not all white people, see if these racist white people gonna do an Ebola ice challenge. We did the ALS, right? 96% affected with ALS are white. I'll say 96% of the people doing the ice challenge were black. So we supported their cause, right? So let's see how many people support the cause for Ebola that specifically kills people with melanin in their skin, and there's no cure for black people. And y'all not scared and y'all not worried? That one person with Ebola that just got affected with Ebola is going to turn to a couple thousand quick. It's airborne. Like, you get too close to something, it's lit. How many movies have y'all seen when someone has an outbreak and it spreads? It's simple. They have concentration camps in Arizona and Texas and different places. They have coffins already stacked up high. Jesse Ventura already showed this. He showed this already. Why do they have all these things? Why do they have concentration? Because they're about to quarantine motherfuckers. They want a new world order, and we are becoming too conscious. They're not going to tell you when they're going to do it. They're not going to tell you when they're going to come. They're going to just do it, and they're setting it up systematically because, and they're getting lazy with it because a lot of Americans are just stupid as fuck. Y'all don't even care. That's not even like. I talk a lot on Facebook, and I blurt out, and it sounds like a rant, but it's really not. And a lot of people really understand where I'm coming from. A lot of y'all don't, and that's a shame, and it's sad. And a lot of you deserve to go. Like you want to be a zombie. You want to be ignorant. Ignorance to lack. Is ignorance, lack of motivation to obtain information is a hindrance. It's damn near almost a sin. You people just don't even want to know. And then every time somebody come with you with some facts, it's, oh, it's a lie. Oh, did you read that? Who told you that? Well, who told you the Bible was real? You believe that though, right? When people tell you, oh, there's a guy in the sky who sees everything you do. You sit there and you watch that with no problem. Listen to that. People tell you about the guy Jesus, you listen to that. But if you really understand history and you break down Christianity, you will find out what it is. I don't bash Christians. There's some good people. But at the same time, you gotta understand where Christianity comes from, where it derives from, and why people are so brainwashed. Just like people get mad at me for posting about Christianity, I get mad for them posting about Jesus. But I don't go on their wall and write on it. I'm respectful. I don't have to degrade them. I just show facts. You know what I mean? Simple. What's fluent is forward. Y'all better get right, man. There is a disease that is on American soil that specifically kills black people. There's no cure for black people. And you're not worried? That's crazy. Get your life right. Or your life has no meaning, period, really. Because America's not a country. We're in a corporation. They trying to get rid of us. They need to go into Africa and get all those soil. They want to go to Africa. They don't want no fight. They don't want no fight. They tired of fighting us. There's too many of us. They've been killing us a little bit in Australia. See, I don't even know that we got black people everywhere. Y'all think it's just here. There's fucking slavery everywhere and racism everywhere. This isn't just here. They do it to the people, the ingenious people in Australia. They do it everywhere. There's black people everywhere. And they treat them the same way like they treat us here. They just do it quietly. They kill a couple million, couple thousand in South Africa. They kill a couple million, couple thousand, and they systematically been doing this shit for years, bro. And now they coming to America. They're gonna wipe us out. See, I'm not scared to die. I understand what happens when you die. I'm not scared of none of that shit. This is why I'm so vulgar with it. And that's why I stand, because I don't care about dying. We're gonna die anyway. There's no point for me to sit here and bite my nails. I mean, I meditate enough. I'm prayed up. I got a good heart. I'm not worried about none of that heaven and hell shit. That shit is bullshit. We're in hell. Like, obviously, because if we wasn't in hell, we'd be in heaven, or we'd be somewhere where you live forever. As soon as you're born, you're dying. It's common sense. Being burnt by the sun, disease, we watch suffering. God gave us free will. People always say, well, if there's a God, why does he let babies die? He don't let babies die. He doesn't control anything in this realm. He controls people who allow him to come into them. He gives blessings. He's energy, but he doesn't control anything. He gave us free will. It's common sense. Stop using God for, oh, well, God. And then when the devil does something wrong, you blame the devil. Like, get out of that mode. Like, get conscious. Come back to nature. Find the power within yourself and meditate. Read. Learn up. Stop following these man-made religions. Like, what the fuck? Like, it's common sense. You following man-made shit is tampered. They're using God's word, manipulating it, switching it. They allow slavery in the Bible, and y'all fucking following this shit. And they beat it into you. I can see, like, we came to America. They brought us here. They treated us good. We sat down. We sang Kumbaya. And we saw the blessings. And they brought us Christianity. And it was like, okay. They beat that into you. Shit is crazy, man. Like, I don't even want to get into that. But anyway, y'all better get prayed up, man. This is my rant for the day. It's not really a rant. I'm trying to save people. They have a disease on American soil that kills black people, and there's no cure for it, and they own the fucking patent for it. Peace. I'm not even saying enough.